Good morning. Happy Thursday. So, a question came into my inbox, and I said I would be happy to answer questions in relationship to the collective until I get my YouTube Live going, which looks like it'll be next week. Yay! The question, anyhow, came from a working actor in the Los Angeles area, and she was curious about whether or not she should. Um, Move to a new manager that she's been thinking about making a change. This is a great question because it touches on so many things that are important on the collective issue as well as the individual issue. First and foremost, we're shifting into a new reality. We're kind of in it. And it's going to become more entrenched where your intuition, your pioneer spirit, fresh starts, out with the old, in with the new was never more real and more necessary. So for on a collective level, it's time for change. It's time to move in new directions. It's just time. And if you try to stay in situations, personal or professional, that really aren't fitting anymore, it's only going to get worse. It won't get better, and it'll stagnate your energy and you'll regret it. So that's kind of what's happening. We're in this era where we have to do things differently. Trying to go back to the way it was is, yeah, it's not going to work. So that's the collective view of the change period right now. Regarding ending relationships of any kind, for our own energetic space, our own consciousness, we want to be clean and clear and complete before we turn direction. Otherwise, we carry forward residue from unfinished business. So let's say, I'm just going to make up a story here regarding, because I don't know the whole backstory on this question, but let's say this manager hasn't been getting my client jobs or making presentations. What you need to do is have a conversation if you haven't already, even though some of these conversations can be awkward. We have to be grown-ups about it and move into those discussions and say, what's up? Why isn't it happening? And listen to the answer. Really listen and take it in and see, does that feel truthful and resonant to me? Sometimes we may not like the answer, and otherwise, it's not even about liking. Like if it comes back on us, maybe we won't like it. But if it's just, more chit chat trying to keep you on the hook, you'll feel that as well. But it's important that we walk through these doors and answer those questions to get to completeness, cleanliness, so that when we turn direction, we're not bringing forward that from the past. Same, and it's a little bit different in a professional relationship because there's agreements that have been set forth, either contractually or implied, that this is your job, this is what you're supposed to do, and it's not happening. So I'm not sticking around. In a personal relationship, it's even more imperative that we finish the emotional business, that we make sure we are done, that we are complete, that we've turned over every stone, so that we don't carry that energy forward and have to repeat it, relearn it, redo it in our next relationship. Okay. Also, on the flip side of this, the next 6 days, the energy is so yummy. Oh my gosh. August has just been a phenomenal month. There's just been so much going on movement-wise. So I'm going to continue to encourage you to set your intention in the morning, declare your mindset first thing, because of it's almost like a raging river coming through the last 6 days here as we move into September. And you want to be on the front end of that energy. And yeah, and so it's good times. And as we get into September, it's not that the energy is not flowing. Energy is always flowing, but it's a different quality. We seem to be very involved. Everyone seems to be very involved in things, and we don't seem to have the same freedom, flexibility, or mindset to be as intentional with our thoughts on the front end. So we'll see how that comes to pass. So YouTube Live comes out next week. Magnetism to Manifestation starts next Saturday. If you still want to get in on that, let me know. You do need to sign a waiver to get into the class. Other than that, have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.